I can't believe this just happened. In today's game against the Houston Rockets, Anthony Davis made his Dallas Mavericks debut, and every Mavericks fan watching was just enamored from the production, from the scoring, the shooting, the playmaking, the defense. Every little thing that Anthony Davis was doing was just amazing. He was completely unmatched and unstoppable. But unfortunately, the stigma that he has of being Data Davis, street clothes, injury prone, made of glass, it all came true today, as in the third quarter, Anthony Davis went down with a non-contact groin injury, and he never returned to the bench. He went to the locker room, and we do have somewhat of an update with that injury. So in this video, we're going to take a look at how well did Anthony Davis really play, where did this weird injury come from, what happened, and what can we expect moving forward. But how's it going, everybody? My name is Marcel Martin. This is Mavs Digest, bringing you the latest news on everything Mavericks related. And before we get started with today's video, we actually just crossed 19,000 subs. We're sitting at 19,183. I just want to say thank you guys so much for showing love and support on this channel, as we're covering everything Mavericks related. So if you don't want to be left behind, if you want to be up to date, make sure you subscribe so you don't miss out on a single thing that we do. But as we all know, we got Anthony Davis in the Luka Doncic trade, and he was injured, dealing with an abdominal injury that he did sustain with the Los Angeles Lakers a few weeks ago against the 76ers. Lakers lose Anthony Davis to abdominal injury, blown out by 76ers team playing without Joel Embiid and Paul George. And then he made that comment of, we need a center, we need a center. And then the Lakers traded him to the Mavericks. So yeah, you want a center, go play in Dallas. They've got some centers. And honestly, it is somewhat of a blessing in disguise, because as many people know, Anthony Davis prefers to play the power forward position as opposed to the center position. It's more natural for him. If you look at all of his injuries and his health history, the reason why he's been injury prone, the reason why he just has not been able to stay healthy for the majority of his career, is because he plays the 5 and not the 4. A lot of players play out of position. In today's NBA, it's a positionless basketball. A lot of guys prefer to play what feels more natural. Luka Doncic, with his size and stature, played the point guard. Same with Ben Simmons. Even dating back to Tim Duncan, who was tall enough to play the center, but was a power forward. And that is the same case for Anthony Davis. And unfortunately, he had an abdominal injury for the Lakers. He missed time. He got traded to the Mavericks, and we had to wait for his return. But in his return, in his debut as a Dallas Mavericks, he played amazing. He was blocking shots, playing great defense on Sengun to the point where he only had 3 to 5 points in the first half alone. Anthony Davis was also passing. The first 3 buckets that the Mavericks scored today came from Anthony Davis just passing the ball. He has an amazing basketball IQ, amazing athletic ability. The ability to shoot the 3 ball, as he was 2 of 2 from 3, was amazing. We got a glimpse into what this Mavericks team could really be when we're fully healthy, fully locked in, and ready to roll. Not many teams are prepared for the size and the defense that this Mavericks team has. But unfortunately, all that came to a stop. But if we do look here first, Anthony Davis did finish the first half with 24 points, shooting 9 of 13 from the floor, 2 of 2 from 3, and 4 of 6 from the free throw, 13 rebounds, 5 assists, and 3 blocks. Also breaking a record, he is the first player in the play-by-play era since 96-97 to record at least 20 points, 10 rebounds, 5 assists, and 3 blocks in a half. Like I said, Anthony Davis looked absolutely amazing, and unfortunately, we had some bad news. Like I said, in the third quarter, there was a play. He was trying to get back on defense. He pivoted, non-contact groin injury. I thought he got hit. He fell down, got back up, tried to get back on defense, but it just wasn't going for him. Max Christie had the foul on the other end for Anthony Davis to get out of the game, goes to the locker room, and he never returned. But the report says that Anthony Davis went to the locker room after this play, looked like he was grabbing at his ab area to me. He missed 5 games with an abdominal strain before returning to play. And a lot of people were saying how maybe we brought back Anthony Davis too early. Maybe he played too hard today. Maybe we rushed him back, and this is only going to make things worse. Aside from Anthony Davis getting injured, we also had PJ Washington go down with the ankle sprain. I feel like everybody's got weak ankles on this team. I feel like PJ's the 3rd or 4th player to miss time due to ankle injuries. But without PJ and without Anthony Davis, fortunately, the Dallas Mavericks still found a way to win, and the game was still amazing. Max Christie played amazing, but the problem that is going to persist is Anthony Davis's health. And of course, like I said, people are going to call him Data Davis. He's going to be made of glass bones, or whatever people are going to say about Anthony Davis. It's unfortunately the truth. He does have a bad health history, although the last 2 seasons he has played 91% of all of his games. This season, he's been kind of in and out due to injuries, and unfortunately, it's continuing. If we take a look right here, A doctor on Twitter, take it with a grain of salt, did say this was the biggest concern with Anthony Davis rushing back from abdominal injury, making the strain worse than what it was. He could potentially now have a grade 2 strain with a timeline to return of 4 to 6 weeks. Now, this is not the official report. The official report does not say that he has a grade 2 strain. He'll be out for 4 to 6 weeks. That is probably the worst case scenario, and I'm hoping that's not the case. When Anthony Davis did go down with his injury, he did get up fairly quick. He was able to run down the court and able to go to the locker room on his own accord. Didn't need to be helped up. So, trying to stay positive, we may have Anthony Davis back within the next few games. We do have the All-Star break coming up. He is in the All-Star game. He may have to miss that, but more time to rest and recover would be the best for Anthony Davis. Like I said, we got a real glimpse into what this team could truly be, and it was just amazing. Just lockdown defense, amazing offense. The offense was what a lot of people thought we were going to be missing, that we lost Luka, but Anthony Davis seemingly just made up for that for the most part. But we got to stay healthy, and that is continuing to be the number one problem that we've had all season long. And just continuing with the reports, Jason Kidd on how Anthony Davis is doing after his injury. Jason Kidd said, I guess all right. We'll see how he feels tomorrow. Jason Kidd, just wonderful with the PR. Well, just amazing with the media. So, Jason Kidd thinks he's going to be okay. We'll probably have more information later this evening or in the upcoming days on how Anthony Davis is doing. And just continuing with the reports, Brad Townsend did tweet out saying, Davis seems to be moving fine in the locker room. Plans for him to speak to us after the showers. So, shortly after this video drops, Anthony Davis will address the media on his injury. Let him know how he feels. I really hope that he's okay. It seems like it's not as bad as we think, but the fact of the matter still remains. We need to stay healthy. I don't know if we need to find better trainers. I don't know if we need to wrap guys up in bubble wrap when they play games, because this is continuing to be a problem. We already know how this team struggles without PJ, and although we did beat the Celtics without PJ, which was great, we beat the Rockets without PJ. He only played for a little bit in the first half. That's also great. We don't want to make it a habit. We are the 8th seed, creeping up on the 7th seed, trying to make it out of the play-in, just like we were last season, to get into the playoffs. And I think if we can get that 6th seed, we will be fine. But we're not going to get there if our health is a problem. And obviously, with Anthony Davis' history, that's going to be in question. PJ's been dealing with his injuries all season long. Gafford did have a kind of a freak injury against the Cleveland Cavaliers a few days ago, but he is now fine. It's going to be pretty tough for this team if we can't stay healthy. I can't stress that enough. And just to wrap it up right here. Oh, nope, that was actually it. That's all I got for you guys today. Anthony Davis is injured for the most part. He didn't come back today after his injury. He's going to address the media. We will get more information in the upcoming days. Best believe I'm going to recover it. I'm going to cover all here. I just hope that he's healthy. I hope PJ's fine. I hope Anthony Davis is fine. It was an amazing game. We just need to stay healthy. But let me know what you think in the comment section down below. Do you think that this trade was horrible, that we now got a liability like Anthony Davis who's always going to be injured? Or do you think it just is what it is? We got to take it in stride and take it game by game. Let me know what you think in the comment section down below. We can have a conversation about it. But that's all I got for you guys today. Thanks for making this far to the video. Make sure to check out our Twitter and Discord. Links in the description below. Consider becoming a channel member. We are doing a giveaway every single month on this channel. Only way to enter our giveaways is to become a channel member of any tier. But till next time, y'all take care. Drink water. Peace.